I used to clock in at 7:58 in the morning and stare at the second hand until 5:01, secretly drawing doodles on sales reports because that was the only place my pen felt alive. My passion, illustrating goofy animals in sweaters, was just my little thing, something friends liked on Instagram, and my mother put on the fridge. Bills, rent, and the idea of ever owning a house without a 40-year mortgage were for real jobs. Then one Thursday I got the company email saying overtime would now be unpaid, but pizza would be served. I looked at that cold, rubbery pepperoni and thought, if I am working for free, I am choosing the work. That one sentence changed everything. By the way, if you are waiting for permission to do the same, this is it. The first step sounds cliché, but stay with me. Treat your passion like oxygen, not dessert. Dessert is optional. Oxygen keeps you alive. I wrote, I am a working illustrator on a sticky note and slapped it on my monitor, so I had to stare at it while Excel loaded. That tiny ritual told my brain this was not just a hobby, it was inventory. Overnight, my doodles became products, prints, stickers, digital brushes, pet portrait commissions. This is not about some grand epiphany. It is about making that mental shift before you even touch a business card. You have to see your talent as a valuable service or product others will pay for. During my first weekend, I listed 5 $15 custom pet portraits on Fiverr with 24-hour delivery. I finished 3, refunded 2 because I seriously underestimated my sleep needs, but I netted $30 and, more important, actual reviews. Small wins compound faster than lottery tickets. If 5 people pay you once, 1 will pay you twice, and that is your proof of concept. No website, no company registration, no overthinking, just sell the thing. Get that initial validation. I funneled every Fiverr dollar into a separate checking account I nicknamed Freedom Fund. When it hit $1,000, I bought an iPad Pro, listed Procreate brushes on Gumroad, and emailed my 47 Fiverr clients asking if they wanted the tools I used on their portraits. 10 replied, yes, $12 each. That is $120 for a file I made once. Passive income is not yachts and coconut water. It is selling digital tacos while you sleep. It is about leveraging what you have already created. Before quitting, I saved 6 months of living costs. My rule was simple. Every freelance check got split 50-30-20, 50% for life expenses, 30% for taxes, 20% for the Freedom Fund. When that fund covered 6 months of rent, ramen, and Wi-Fi, I walked in, dropped my 2-week notice, and guess what? I still had pizza that day, paid for with my own card. Building an emergency fund is not glamorous, but it is non-negotiable for true freedom. Diversification keeps panic away. I now earn from pet portraits that are direct and high-touch, digital brushes that are passive, Patreon tutorials that are recurring, children's book royalties that are long-tail, print-on-demand merchandise that is hands-off, affiliate links for the pens I actually use that are trust-based, and a tiny index fund portfolio that is passive on passive. If 3 streams dry up, 4 still flow. Build one, automate it, then add the next. Do not try to drink from 7 fire hoses at once. It is a marathon, not a sprint. I doubled rates every 25 clients. Scary? Absolutely. But value perception follows price. The $150 portraits took the same time as the $75 ones, but clients respected the process, gave clearer briefs, and tipped 20%. Charge what lets you do your best work without eating instant noodles, unless that is your quirky brand, of course. Do not undersell yourself. Your skills are worth it. If any of this sparks a maybe, type oxygen in the comments so I know you are still here. And consider subscribing. I share new money and creativity hacks every Tuesday that will not cost you a dime. Once orders hit 30 a week, I outsourced backgrounds to 2 art school sophomores at $20 an hour. They gained portfolio pieces. I gained time to design new products. The rule is simple: delegate the repeatable, keep the creative joy. If you love every single brushstroke, you are still stuck in freelancer jail. It is time to upgrade to CEO goggles. Automate and delegate to free up your most valuable asset, time. Wealth is not just cash in checking, it is assets you cannot doodle on. I auto-transfer $200 every Monday into a total market index fund. Market dips, I buy more. Market peaks, I still buy more. 10 years at 7% turns that weekly $200 into about $190,000. Compound interest is the royalties your money pays itself. Get it working so you do not have to. Start early, invest consistently, and let time do its magic. 3 years after that rubbery pepperoni email, my silly animal drawings covered a down payment on a tiny yellow house and pay for my dog S daycare twice a week. He is living his best life. Your passion does not need to be world-changing, it just needs to be world-wanted. Start with one sticky note declaration, sell one $15 thing, stack $1,000, and protect the downside with boring, consistent investing. If my passive doodle life feels impossible, remember, I am the guy who once thought free pizza was a perk. Take your next tiny step, then comment it below so we can cheer you on. And if you want the exact spreadsheet I use to split every check, grab the link in the description. Now go make your art, code, cookies, or whatever keeps you up smiling, and let it pay for the life you actually want to wake up to.